this is Dumont. You guys have seen me make my own custom toys for Lego for my Armageddon series. You've also seen me recently put up videos for the muscle claws made by Mr. Wolf here on YouTube. Now I want to show you guys something pretty astonishing that I have found quite a while back, and I think is really an excellent custom toy. The reason why I'm doing this is because, you know, I think that custom toy makers should network and help each other out. So enjoy, because this is awesome. Now, with the emergence of the classic Masters of the Universe line that have been going on very strong recently, I'd say it has been a resurgence in popularity for He-Man and Masters of the Universe and all that, you know. As a kid growing up, He-Man, Masters of the Universe was one of the toy lines that I was really into. And, you know, one thing was that I remember the toys came out first, and they were wonderful looking. You know, saw the commercials on TV and everything, and I got to look through some of the mini comic books that it came with, and you know, it was just really touched your imagination. You know, I got permission to see Conan the Barbarian. You know, I was still a little kid, and my dad that was like the first, or one of the first rated R movies that I was able to watch, you know. And it was fantastic because it tied those two together. It was pretty much a toy line for Conan, at least for me, you know. And when the cartoon show came out, it was almost a disappointment because the cartoon show was very light and campy. You know, this is a kid who just watched Conan, you know. So going from that to that, you know, and the toys, they don't look campy. At least at first they didn't. You look at He-Man, I mean, he looks mean, you know. The muscles are extremely detailed, you know. He looked like the toughest, baddest toy I have ever seen at the time, and it was really awesome. Now, a lot of the other Masters of the Universe figures came with gimmicks. You know, like Man-E-Faces had a rotating head, changes faces. So when you go back to He-Man, the original figure, it was kind of boring, you know. Yeah, you could look at Battle Armor He-Man or something, but so there have been He-Mans with gimmicks, but the original one I thought was kind of weak. And when I look at these figures that have been recycled by custom toy maker Giant Japanese Monster Bad, I think it's astonishing. It takes me back to the time again where it really ignites your imagination, you know, where you start wondering about this whole new world, you know, where these characters are going to be running around in. And for me, this is absolutely fantastic. I think the new design that has been created looks, number one, I think it looks way more attractive, you know. It looks valuable. Just the fact that it comes in this translucent colors or glow-in-the-dark colors. I mean, you know, when just coming from my Bakugan background, you know, those are the special limited edition stuff, you know. So instead of just plain colors, I think that alone makes it very attractive. And like I said, once again, it inspires the imagination. So take a look at these figures, and I also on my blogspot wrote a 4-page comic book trying to perhaps, you know, in a humorous way, you know, explain the origins of this kind of stuff. So have fun with all that, take a look, and enjoy.